graduated college in 2015, I didn't have hope that I would ever return to a lab. After 4 long years of countless hours in class, in laboratories, what was I going to do next? I remember the moment of sitting outside of my professor's office, awaiting my final grades before finally walking across the stage to hear, Kristen Wells Lewis, Bachelor's of Science in Chemistry. In that moment, I didn't think that I would ever be in my present day, traveling across the world, working with young Black girls, teaching them not just about chemistry, but cosmetic chemistry, and its unique impact on the STEM field. But there was obviously an important element missing. One we will go on a journey today to identify. As I reflect on my journey as a young girl, opportunities to engage with science was limited. Yet, when I arrived to high school, I was being recommended to be a part of my school's medical magnet program. A pathway seemingly set in stone, directing me towards careers in nursing or pharmacy. Arriving to college, I reluctantly chose pharmacy, drawn by the promise of preparation, a foundation laid by career exposure, shadowing in hospital pharmacies, and a clear trajectory to success through a variety of degree programs. I remember thinking, even if I didn't want to be a part of the healthcare field, it would easily afford me the financial stability to eventually pursue my true passion. However, I didn't let that steer me away from it. Encouragement from my professor revealed the scientific foundation of cosmetic chemistry, bridging my passion for beauty with the rigors of organic chemistry. Amidst the blossoming natural hair care movement, I found myself in my own kitchen, concocting my formulas, similar to Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker formulated the wonderful hair grower, combining sulfur and coconut oil, making her the first cosmetic chemist I've ever known. Probably the first cosmetic chemist you've ever known, too. Yet, when we think about cosmetic chemistry, we want to think about the experience where we combine all of those different fields. So when I first learned about it, I was excited, satisfied, curious, but I also was filled with tons of regret. Why was this not taught in school? We may have never used a wonderful hair grower, but I know how much we love Brianna's Fenty, the Lip Bar, Mayel Organics. Now, ask yourself, who made it? But first, there are 2 important things that we must know. What is a cosmetic chemist, and what is an element? A cosmetic chemist is a professional in the field of chemistry who concentrates on researching and developing cosmetic products, like hair care, skin care, and toiletries. And an element, as we know in science today, is a substance that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical means. In total, there are 118 elements, but today we're going to focus on the 4 essential elements: hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Hydrogen is the most abundant element in the universe, and it plays a crucial role in various biological processes. We must be reminded that Black women play a crucial role in the economic footprint of our communities. Within K-12 STEM programs, there is an overarching objective of increasing the STEM workforce. Despite women comprising of 52% of all U.S. workers, men account for 73% of STEM workers. While women have seen progress in their representation in STEM, increasing from 8% in 1970 to 27% in 2019, men continue to dominate the industry. Women overall are underrepresented in the majority of STEM fields, but overrepresented in the majority of healthcare-related jobs. Similar to the pharmacy career that I was encouraged to pursue. If we focus on cosmetic chemistry specifically, half of the industry is white, with only 8.2% being Black. Looking ahead, there will be a high demand for chemists and material scientists. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the demand is set to grow by 6% from 2021 to 2031, propelling these professions forward at a rate comparable to other industry professionals. This holds the potential for growth and expansion, driving the success of STEM initiatives like Black to the Lab that uses project-based learning to infuse purpose with real-world experience. Now, carbon is foundational to life, serving as the basis of molecular structures in living organisms. Similarly, Black women play a foundational role in the social, cultural, and economic fabric of our communities. They bring unique perspectives, resilience, and contributions that enrich and sustain the collective well-being of society. By recognizing and uplifting their contributions, we can catalyze a new era of innovation and equity in the cosmetic chemistry industry, enriching our understanding and appreciation of beauty in all of its diverse forms. The facts are, just as Black women are often referred to as the backbone of our communities, carbon is the backbone of organic molecules, forming the basis of life's molecular diversity. That leaves us wondering how Black women became the missing element in the cosmetic chemistry industry. Let's take it all the way back to grade school. Nitrogen is a key component of the building blocks of proteins like DNA. DNA is essential for growth, development, and the reproduction in living organisms. Similarly, foundational education is like stepping into a classroom today and can feel like entering into a familiar environment. The atmospheres remained unchanged, and the routine is set. Objectives, assessments, and metrics. But elements are missing. There are a lack of teachers, challenges with lab capacity, a shortage of resources to conduct hands-on learning experiments, and fewer opportunities to effectively achieve the interdisciplinary goals of bridging the gap between the four disciplines effectively for the future. The challenge is not just in what we teach, but how we teach it. According to a recent study with Gen Z girls, they don't enjoy STEM because they don't think they're good at it. They don't know enough about STEM careers and report a disparity in the type of STEM fields they're exposed to in comparison to boys. These are the same 12-year-old girls taking Sephora by storm. They know makeup, which means they know science. Our job is to encourage them to transition their mindset from not just being a consumer, but also a producer. In each racial and ethnic group, women surpass men in the overall degree attainment. However, when specifically examining the STEM field, men tend to surpass women, with Black women being at 9.2%. These academic disparities directly align to what we see in the STEM workforce. Oxygen is essential for cellular respiration, the process by which cells obtain energy from nutrients. Just as oxygen is vital for sustaining life, inclusivity and equal opportunity are essential for breathing life into STEM. Yet the question remains, how are students encouraged to pursue their interests in the broader STEM fields? And how can they be encouraged to explore something as culturally relevant and complex as cosmetic chemistry? The current climate of the cosmetic chemistry industry in higher ed is limited, to say the least, leaving many students without a clear pathway to explore careers beyond the narrow focus of healthcare, specifically for women and girls. It's similar to breathing in an environment devoid of the vital oxygen needed for life. How many universities in this country do you think offer a bachelor's degree in cosmetic science specifically? Only one. The University of Toledo in Ohio, and there's maybe 10 variations of certifications, concentrations, and master's degree programs tailored specifically for cosmetic science, with again, only one being at a historically Black college and university, Spelman College. As you can see, there aren't many opportunities for those who want to be cosmetic chemists. However, just as oxygen can be obtained through various sources, students can seek out traditional STEM majors like chemistry, biology, chemical engineering, in hopes of finding their own way. like I did. At present, statistically, there is still an underrepresentation of Black women and girls in STEM, and perhaps something you heard here today may inspire you to join me in changing that. In the world of chemistry, we navigate through compounds, equation, research, each element contributing to a new discovery. Yet, amidst the vast array of elements, we must acknowledge there remains a crucial missing piece. Avoid waiting to be filled. Just as STEM can yield groundbreaking innovations in cosmetic chemistry, the equation of true transformation lies in embracing diversity and inclusion. Today, we've explored the significance of 4 essential elements, each playing a vital role in shaping the industry. Yet, just as there are 118 elements, not including those awaiting discovery and exploration, so too are there countless untapped opportunities for representation and inclusion. Madam C.J. Walker's formula should have paved the way for Black women to break into the cosmetic chemistry industry. Yet and still, we know, within the confines of the lab, amidst the bustling experiments and calculations, the missing element lies in plain sight: Black women. Thank you.